Hello everybody, we are back to do your pick a card for April the 21st. We have cards 1, cards 2, and card 3. And so whichever one of those is calling out to you the most, then that is going to be the card that indicates the energies that are coming up for you during the day. So for those of you who have picked card 1, what you have showing up is the Six of Swords. For a lot of you, I feel like there is going to be some movement for you today. You're going to be going to some place that is away. That's pretty general, isn't it? You're going to be going to some place that is away. For some of you, you could actually be taking action to move home. For others of you, you could just be traveling a little further than what you normally would on a day like today. So to me, this is coming up as strong travel, and that's not always what the Six of Swords shows up for me as, but for me, for today, this feels like there's some kind of travel going on that's more than the usual amount of travel for you. Now, those of you who have picked card 2, we have the Two of Pentacles showing up in reverse. And the Two of Pentacles in reverse for me means that there are things that are falling through the cracks. Now, Two of Pentacles talks about two different things for me. It talks about a situation with finances. So maybe as you're trying to, rob Peter to pay Paul, maybe you just don't have enough to rob from Peter to pay Paul. There's something is falling through the cracks here. Or if this is not about finances, then this is actually about time and energy and effort and where you're spending it during the day. It could be that there's just not enough of you to go around, that you just don't have enough time in the day to be able to do all the things that you are hoping to do or that you're obligated to do. And so in this case, once again, things will be falling through the cracks. So if that's the situation, then you want to be really proactive with this, and you want to go ahead and delegate some of your responsibilities to somebody else who could handle those so that you don't have things falling through the cracks in that way. And if this is something financial, then you want to try to have some kind of backup plan to help you to make sure that everything is covered. Now, for those of you who have picked card 3 for today, what we have is the Tower showing up, and this is showing up right side up. So the Tower is a card that talks about big changes, major shakeups. For a lot of you, I feel like this is some kind of major shakeup that's happening in your workplace. So you could be all of a sudden finding yourself with a new supervisor or a new boss. Maybe your company is being sold, maybe things are being merged. There's a lot of different ways that this can play out, but there's a major shakeup coming up at work is what it feels like to me. And I feel like there's going to be adjustments that you need to make because of this shakeup. I don't feel like this is something that actually would cause you to lose your job for those of you who are working at a job right now. But I do feel like this is going to change how things are done. And for those of you who are not in a work situation, technically a work situation, then this is going to have to do with that thing that you do that makes you feel like a productive part of the community. Whether that is stay-at-home person, whether that is, volunteering projects, whatever it is, I do feel like there's a shakeup going on there, and that shakeup is going to impact you in an indirect way. And when I say an indirect way, that means, you're not going to be losing your job, or, you're not going to be, whatever this shakeup is, it's not actually touching you directly. I think you're going to feel more of the repercussions of this shakeup than the actual shakeup itself. Okay? So that's what we have showing up for today. Thank you very much for being here and spending some of your precious time with me. And if I don't see you for a private reading or a private Reiki session before then, I will see you guys back on the next video. Peace out.